Hello everyone! As you have understood from the title, today we'll look at one of the most talked about persons in 2024, the magnificent Miley Cyrus herself and her incredible transformation. As soon as I saw her in the form of a golden statue at the Grammy Awards in 2023, I realized that that was something outstanding. As you can see, I was truly inspired by her image, and for today's analysis, I repeated makeup of her golden figurine. You can watch a short video tutorial on this channel. Her team gave her a very light yet stunning, impressive and memorable image. The main emphasis in it, of course, was on this big fluffy hair, but without makeup, it wouldn't have worked out. As a makeup artist, I suggest we discuss her makeup and the way that brought her to this Grammy look. My name is Mila Gordon and I'm a makeup artist with 10 years of experience. Now I founded a smart makeup school and study the perception of appearance. My job is to help choose daily makeup for people who are completely unaccomplished to wearing makeup and don't know where to start. Every day I consult business and career-oriented women. I start all my consultations with analysis of appearance. So let's give Miley Cyrus a go. Let's say it's my personal consultation to Miley Cyrus. In fact, when I was preparing to this video, I realized that the modern Miley Cyrus does not have any truly unsuccessful makeup looks. The fact is that she found her trick. Position experts would say she manifested herself. What are we talking about? First of all, Miley Cyrus has a fairly proportional and very symmetrical face. With age, even the plump cheeks have gone away and the ratio of all parts of her face has become quite good. It has become almost, I would say, ideal according to the concept of the golden ratio. We have evenly distributed thirds of the face, a good clear profile, symmetrically set eyes, and an oval face. An open eyelid allows artists to apply almost any makeup. Someone would say, wow, that's wonderful. She's so beautiful. Yes, but the point is that such faces are poorly remembered. You've probably seen these photos of the girls after plastic surgery with ideal adjusted facial proportions, but the problem is that you can hardly distinguish one from another. So, the only feature of Miley Cyrus's face that you can cling to is her close-set eyes. For the sake of the experiment, and now I truly apologize to all fans of the singer, only from a purely scientific point of view, I try to put her eyes in editor wide enough, according to the canons of the golden standards. And look, this face has completely lost its individuality. Now I hope you understand how important it is. So I put all my attention to this area between the eyes for our today's study. Well, according to the classical makeup school, when a makeup artist works with the close-set eyes, he tries to highlight the area between the eyes as much as possible, remove all shadows from the dark circles, and under no circumstances draw an arrow from the corner of the eye. I analyzed all Miley Cyrus's Grammys appearances starting from 2009, when at age of 17 she was first nominated for an award for her soundtrack to the TV series Hannah Montana. You've probably seen them. And look, for the first 4 years she walked on the red carpet in looks that, frankly, are difficult to distinguish one from another. Yes, it was fashionable at that time. Styling curls, long hair, brightly outlined eyes, and almost colorless lips. I come again, the look was fashionable and so many stars used it for red carpets. And maybe that's the reason why I hardly can remember her. She just doesn't stand out on the red carpet. One could say that Miley stylists are trying to play safe. The image of the cute American girl next door stuck to her for the entire 4 years, and I think that really slowed down her career. Well, for the makeup itself, it doesn't look good. I wouldn't say that this was the best solution for Miley's appearance at that time. Thick eyeliner makes eyes appear smaller and visually enlarges youthful plump cheeks. Colorless lips do not give us balance in the lower part of the face, and the image turns out as unfinished. By the way, you can look my recommendations on makeup for this kind of faces in the video. I will left the link below. Yet 2011, by the way, looks good. It's clear that good specialist work on her face. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find his or her name, so if you guys know, please write down in the comments. Let's take a closer look at the areas between the eyes again. Look, all the specialists work according to the canons of classic makeup. I told you. In some cases, the corner, of course, is visible, but in general, there is no emphasis or darkening in this area. A classic, safe, smoky eye for close-set eyes that will never let you down. In 2013, Miley Cyrus went to the Grammys with a short, provocative haircut, and not a single tabloid passed this contrasting change. Yes, Miley is no longer a teenage girl from a TV show. She is 21 and she's a rebel. But as for makeup, it's still the same safe smoky that we saw before. However, later on the stage of her performances, she simply went crazy. She tried on the most daring images and the most provocative makeups. It's funny to watch her walk on the Grammys in 2014 as a girl who did something wrong and probably came to apologize. Neatly combed hair with a pink fur coat and neutral, almost beige makeup without any accents. Yes, it still looks expressive, but it seems that you want to add some volume. During these years, by the way, 2014-2015, Miley experimented with the image of tomgirl and appeared with virtually no makeup. In my opinion, not the most winning story for her, because really, her face with short haircut seems to lack femininity. And yes, she is still experimenting with nude makeups. And in her last interview for Vogue in 2023, James Calades let her face practically without makeup. Nevertheless, her signature straight eyelashes and the crease of the upper eyelid are in place, which means we get to know our rebel Miley Cyrus. If Miley could hear me, I would advise her not to get carried away with the nude makeup. But we are getting ahead of ourselves, and it's 2018 and Miley Cyrus is cosplaying Adele at Grammys. I remember tabloids that gasped and were seriously afraid that Miley Cyrus would never find her own style. The area between the eyes has never been so light. Well, it will probably seem strange to you that I'm so concentrated on this feature of her face, but again, this is the trump card that she has. And then comes 2019 and Miley marries Liam Hemsworth, and I don't know whether it was marriage or numerous experiments that finally led us to her stunning image. Let's take a closer look at it, because this is the first time I've seen her signature rings from the inner corner of the eye and an emphasized crease of the eyelid. It is the technique that makes her face so expressive and feminine at the same time. Well, yes, from a distance it seems that the eyes have huddled together, but this is what makes the gaze very sharp and confident. Besides, we remember and recognize Miley this way. For comparison, look at these two extremes. Here is the makeup where she has the crease of her eyelid very strongly highlighted, with cat crease painted on. How rough and heavy it looks. On the other hand, there is makeup with only arrows, and this looks as if the eyes lack shape, and the eyes look narrow, the face is swollen. Now look, it seems that Miley Cyrus herself is delighted with the balanced image and puts on such makeup herself even outside the official red carpet. Look how natural it can appear. Take note for those who lack expressiveness and confidence in the face in everyday life. Here is another experiment that I wanted to show you. This is something completely unacceptable in a close-set eyes makeup, namely a colored accent in the inner corner of the eye. But for some reason, this mistake is clearly visible for me, yet it doesn't hurt the eyes. That means something has been done here right. Here again, the force of habit is in the first place. Namely, we are accustomed and know that Miley Cyrus has close-set eyes and we expect to see her face just like that. And second is the cool shade of the chosen shadows. As you know, cool colors also tend to distance objects one from another, visually of course. This means that we are not violating the laws of makeup for close-set eyes so much. And well, it's time to take a closer look at Miley's image from her last appearance at Grammys Awards in 2023. James Calardas again worked on her image using Pass McGrath Labs. And their main idea was to create the image of a golden figurine. Therefore, makeup in bronze colors was chosen. From a distance, it seems that the eyes are practically not made up. But looking closer, we see that the eyes are emphasized by the signature expressive arrow. They are also outlined with a darker bronzer hue. A lot of attention is paid to the facial sculpture to make it look literally like it was cast from bronze. Every curve of her face had to be obvious and shimmer in the light of stage lights. Of course, I couldn't help but play my trick to her face. I made her appropriate for close-set eyes, makeup, and look, she immediately lost all her power. Soft, nice face, looking perfect for a housewife, but not for I can buy myself flowers superstar. That's what makeup can do, and I'm really impressed. Beautiful, light, at the same time extremely expressive makeup, which allows us to see and love Miley, and most importantly, remember her face. On this excellent note, I suggest we end my analysis today, and I hope you found it interesting and I inspired you to find your own individuality. Subscribe, like, I'm waiting for you in the comments, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.